Whew. StreetLight. That's the name of this series. I've lived in London for about 10 months now, and each day I go out feels like an adventure. It feels like there's 1,000 layers to this city, and each new area or part I go to reminds me of the true depth of the city's soul. One of my favorite places to explore, and this is just my second time coming here, is Brick Lane. It's a part of London that really embodies some of my favorite forms of creative expression. The whole area basically feels like a large canvas for graffiti artists. Once you come out of the Shoreditch High Street station, you can just feel this vibe of creativity. There's people playing football right across the road. The walls and lampposts have been artfully decorated with past event posters, and the streets feel like runways for London's most fashionable people. There's fences decorated with promises of eternal love and a parade of merchants selling vintage clothes and rare commodities. Street artists, street performers, food vendors, and just really cool stuff. I just love being around here. The hardest things to see are the things we see every day. It's so easy to become unappreciative of how beautiful the world around us is. I remember as a kid, one of my favorite things to do was just to sit and watch my cat live its life. Watch the leaves dance with their invisible yet ever-present partner. That's why I'm starting this series. StreetLight is a way for you and I to capture those moments we often tend to miss. I found that with this type of photography, I'm forced to really appreciate what's around me. There's a certain beauty in individuality that fashion allows people to express. As I walked around the area, I tried to capture some of that sentiment. It wasn't easy. Street photography is very personal and it's in your face. But there's this beauty in candid shots that truly resonates with me. It's us in our purest forms. Once the subject sees the camera, it's almost impossible to act natural. In fact, to be natural is the absence of acting. But after a couple of laps around Brick Lane, I was tired, so I took a walk down to rest and really just take in the complexity of everyday life in London. My friend called and he was like, he's in London, so we should meet up. We planned to link and go to Camden Market, which is another part of London I would love to explore. I feel like that has to be an episode on its own. But yeah, basically, StreetLight. This is an introduction to it. And it's going to be a series where I try to shine light on places, people, and experiences I find interesting. So if you want to be part of that journey, consider subscribing, and I'll see you in the next one. But until then, you know the vibes. Stay light and stay G. Safe.